All right, so we are with Joshua, Sean, and Steve from Kingdom Supply, one of bstock Supply's premier sellers. Thanks for being here, guys.
Yeah, welcome.
How do you guys feel like bstock Supply has helped you grow your business?
We actually started with bstock Supply because we were a lot on Amazon and eBay, and then we eventually were like, well, let's start becoming wholesalers and sell to people who sell on Amazon and eBay and other channels. But so we found bstock Supply and tried a couple auctions in the beginning, and it went really well. And we were like, well, there's definitely something here that we can do as far as categorizing stuff and making it the most appealing to buyers. So it kind of went from there. So bstock Supply was a very integral part of even the start of Kingdom Supply.
It was essential in our move to wholesale. So we had been doing retail mostly with Amazon and eBay, and then we were like, well, we want to sell in bulk. And so bstock Supply was really the catalyst that enabled us to sell in bulk quantity.
Sean really developed a relationship with
Account
Kevin
manager.
and account manager and a couple, and in one sense, there for a while it was, almost like a mentor type thing too, where,
Yeah.
we were kind of new in the business, and it was really nice to have that support. And we really appreciated bstock Supply, and really, I credit them to a lot of our growth and our company's success.
So I guess on that note, let's talk a little bit about how important the relationship is with your buyers.
It's very important. So we have a 80% repeat buyer rate. So what we really try to do is not stretch the truth as far as how our loads are, and really tell buyers, what to expect, and usually we try to shoot for, it to exceed their expectations, and that really helps with the buyer repeat rate.
Yeah, key is complete transparency with a lot of our listings. I mean, we
Yeah.
found that is the best way to gain repeat buyers and loyalty, buyer loyalty. Yeah.
Yeah, and also, if we happen to get a dispute, we'll bend over backwards, to make sure that buyer gets refunded or, able to send the product back or whatever. So we have always bent over backwards to really treat our buyers, with respect, because that's how we like to be treated.
Yep.
If you could give, one piece of advice to somebody thinking about starting up a B2B business online, what would that be?
Father was mentioning as far as working with the account managers here. I think that was huge as far as, listening to their advice and trying to, market your product correctly and sort it correctly and listen to that advice.
And making those connections and taking the time to develop those, because sometimes it just is like, well, I want to get back to work. But no, it's important to
Right.
take time to develop those relationships with key people that you're going to be working with.
Yes, and so much in the industry, we've seen somewhere, some people just treat it as a one deal thing. Hey, if I can do this one deal, no, you know what? It's more than one deal. It's, it's a lasting relationship that we're looking to build with people.
Yeah, so I
That's
guess
very good
the
point.
advice is to not stretch the truth, and advertise correctly to what you're selling, and yeah,
And be honest.
shoot for that repeat buyer.
Those are some really good takeaways. Appreciate it so much.
Yeah.
Thank
Thanks
you.
for having
We'll see you on bstock Supply.
Yes. Thank you.